Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. As you guys can see up on the screen today, I wanted to talk a little bit about Adtx stock. That is the ticker symbol here because I have no idea how to pronounce this company's name. Is it Aditxt, Aditxt? I don't really know. It's not really letters that I really think should go together in that order. But anyway, Adtx is the ticker symbol, and the reason we're talking about this one and why anyone's talking about this one is the fact that it was up 53.54% today. Now, intraday it was up even higher, obviously with it closing right around $3.04. Intraday it was up as high as $3.83. After hours, it's continuing to slide a little bit, trading right now at $2.81. But after hours things can get a little crazy. I wouldn't read too much into it. Also, even though it's down 7-8% after hours, still it closed at $1.98 yesterday. It's still way up from yesterday. When you go up 54% in a day, you can afford to go down 11% after hours. But we're going to be talking about why the stock popped so much, what's going on, just so you guys have a better idea, and what maybe the future looks like for Adtx. So definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much, and subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. We're almost there. We're getting closer. With your guys' help, we can get there a little bit faster by clicking that button. With that being said, here we go. Been an interesting year for Adtx. Very volatile company, opening the year at $2.10. So from there, things are looking good. If you just looked at the beginning of the year, you looked at today, you're up 44%. That's solid, but that definitely does not tell you the whole story because things got as high as, on this graph, $5.26, 52-week high is $6.73. So, it's been crazy. It's been up and down. Just even as of recently, you would have been down a little bit. You would have been down, like 10, 5%, depending on where you bought and where you're holding everything. But this most recent pop is going to help a lot of the investors who have been involved with Adtx throughout the year. Right now sitting at a $44 million market cap, very small company, absolutely a micro cap stock. So it's not surprising to see this kind of volatility. Obviously we see the peaks back in February. This is when a lot of that, a lot of the micro cap stocks were going very crazy. Even the high growth micro cap stocks were just getting a little bit ahead of themselves. If you look at any company that is popping right now, the graphs look very similar. If you bought in February, you're down a lot, but if you continue to buy throughout recently, you have a chance of maybe bouncing back a little bit. But getting into the actual news today coming out for Adtxt, this is them signing a letter of intent for exclusive rights to negotiate the acquisition of a biopharmaceutical company commercializing and distributing antiviral oral therapy for COVID-19. That is some article title. Now, it says this article is a 3-minute read, but that was like one whole minute of reading just the title there. This article coming from Yahoo Finance. The target acquisition has operational and sales footprint in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. So a very big opportunity to grow into some pretty big international markets, which is obviously exciting and should be exciting for investors. And it is exciting for investors. That's why you see the stock up so much today. The news here is that Adtx, a biotech innovation company with a mission to improve the health of the immune system, today announced that it has signed a letter of intent to acquire a biopharmaceutical company, the Target Company, commercializing COVID-19 antiviral oral therapy. The Target Company is currently selling its products under emergency and compassionate use, standard of care, and full approval in multiple countries internationally outside of the U.S. and Canada. The acquisition is subject to the satisfaction of numerous conditions, including satisfactory due diligence, the negotiation and execution of definitive agreements, and other closing conditions, including board and shareholder approval and approval by the NASDAQ of the listing of shares proposed to be issued in the transaction. So this was agreed to. They have agreed to an exclusivity period until September 30th, with the view to settling the definitive agreement. There can be no assurance that a definitive agreement will be entered into. So that is obviously a little bit of risk involved here. Is that if the deal falls through, if the stock's popping this much on news of the deal, if the deal falls through, if the terms change, if they're not able to agree to something that's as beneficial for Adtx here, you could definitely see things crashing back down. So that is some risk to keep in mind. Even if you think this deal is awesome, even if you love this deal, even if you think it means awesome things for the stock, there is still some risk involved. There is some things you need to watch out for, obviously, until they're actually able to finalize the agreement, not just having that LOI in place. So some key terms here are the proposed transaction as stated in the LOI, the completion of a proposed $6.5 million secured loan, as well as Adtx issuing such number of shares of common stock that yields 50% of the number of outstanding shares post closing of the transaction. Now, they did say here that they've been eager to grow the global footprint of their immune therapeutic and monitoring platforms. This comes from the co-founder and CEO. We're also excited about this potential transaction, which, if completed, would be a complementary strategic fit with our company. So, a lot of good things there. A complementary strategic fit, obviously something in the same kind of space that they're in, a chance for them to grow, internationally, Europe, Asia, Middle East, a lot of different things going on there. Again, for a very, very small company like this, that's honestly a lot of different stuff going on, and there is still plenty of risk, but there is also tons of reward to be made there because you're getting this company at a very, very low valuation, and if they're able to continue to grow internationally, let alone in the United States and Canada, if they're able to keep being aggressive, making deals like this, the future could be bright for Adtx, but obviously a ton of risk involved as well, as there usually is with these kind of, biopharmaceutical companies like this. So definitely look out there, but do some research, dive into this deal a little bit more, dive into what Adtx does, dive into what the target company does, and if you think they will make a good partnership, and then this might be the investment for you. But definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. I'd appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Adtx. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.